Alright, hello and welcome to the 8th session of the Imperator Rome Community Multiplayer. Let's go! We've got a couple of players that aren't here. So if we go to somebody who has all the map modes open first, there we go. So Jake in Albion is not here. He said nothing, so he gets no protection. And we've got Antigonid Empire, who is here, but he's having trouble getting in. He needs to validate his game, so he's going to be hot joining in a moment. The changes between this session and the last session are Emporion is now free. We changed the rules such that you can't really have a 150 pop, territory country be a feudatory. That is a little bit fucked up. So he is now free, and he's immediately allied with Magna Graecia, his former overlord. Magna Graecia has got, I believe, too many alliances. So we're going to have to go and poke him about that. Also, Pontus, the player there, is now subbing for Macedon, his overlord, as he was not able to make it to today's session. But that's all the changes. It's not even that much, I don't think. So, yeah, good stuff. Right. Let me close all of these yet again. I have to do this every session, unfortunately. So we can see flames. So, a couple of things I need to go and talk about with some players. Alvernia has too many alliances with players, so he's going to have to cut down to 3. Magna Graecia needs to cut down to, I believe it's 4. Oh, and he already has. So he has dropped somebody. Who did he drop? He's got a truce with somebody. Let's have a find of him. Nobody. So maybe... Oh no, he had 3. He must have changed a law. Did he go to King of Kings, perhaps? Can I not show laws? I guess I can't. That's unfortunate. Or he might have gone to... Yeah, he's gone to neutral stance, so he's got that extra one. But we do need to go and talk to Arvernia, so let me just open up Discord and we can get that sorted. Arvernia is being played by whom? I'm going to have to go find them. There we go, Archon of Arvernia.
Worse.
Hello, Arvernia. Just to let you know, you have too many alliances with players. You're going to have to cut down to 3 at a maximum.
Fair enough.
Okay, dokie. Alright, now that's sorted. Everything's good to go again. So Arvernia and Lugia are both at war with Menapia, who did not return this session, I don't think. What happened here, then? Menapia is now a tribal vassal to Albion. Oh man, the AI has just royally fucked over Arvernia. My god. That is a power play by the Albion AI. That's crazy stuff. We got Boja at war. With whom? They're at war with Alupa again and Chola, which is this one territory minor. Nothing much to look at here. Alupa, he killed the player there last session. So, rip to him. I don't think he returned. No, he didn't. Okay. We have a new player in Gera. Bigasticus. He was apparently the previous Arvernia player, I think. But I'm not too sure on that one. But yeah, everything seems fine there. Not really need to look at that. Mauria is at war with Sang. They're going to finish them off. And now, I do know some things that are going to happen, but I'm going to keep it under wraps for now. But it does concern Etruria. They have no alliances right now. I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing that change at some point. Macedon's maximum of 2. They've got 4 alliances. We're going to have to go talk to Macedon about that. Where will I find him? Where is he? I'm looking for Ravax. There he is. Hey, Ravax, I know it's not your country, but you do have too many alliances. You're supposed to be at a maximum of 2.
Oh.
Major power and neutral stance. What you could do is change your law to King of Kings. That would give you a couple of extra as well. But yeah, you've got...
I have 5 of 5.
Wait, am I looking at the wrong one? I am. Sorry, no, my apologies. I was looking at the wrong country. Alright, that's my bad. I was actually looking at Etruria, who does have a maximum of 2. Macedon. Yeah, you have to actually click to the country to do it. Yeah, that's my bad. Whoops. Right, do we have any more wars? Lugia is at war with all of the north, and I have heard that Boja is not best pleased about this, so we may end up seeing another Bojan migration coming to the north. See if we can see any of his armies. Nope. No armies around, no armies moving. They're all here. How many men does he have in the field right now then? 354,000, that is a chunky amount of men, but that is actually all of them. So where are the rest of his men? That is not all of his men. He has more men somewhere. Whether we can find them or not, who knows? There may be an Albion or something, I don't know. But he does have more men somewhere. So yeah, in the last session, Etruria got absolutely stomped on by Magna Graecia and Macedon. So I do know that there have been a couple of countries that would quite like to see that situation get reversed. So maybe we'll see that, maybe we won't. I'm not sure just yet. We've got Pictonia, who gained a significant amount of land from Menapia in the last session, the last seconds of the last session. So basically to fuck over Albion, basically. So Albion is expecting to take this Frisian land from Pictonia. I hope Pictonia doesn't agree to that. I hope he does tells Albion to sod off for his betrayal. So, Arvernia, who are you at war with then? Because I assume it is it's no longer Menapia who he's at war with. If he wants to go to war with Menapia, he's going to have to fight Albion as well. And let's see what kind of breakdown of troops that'd be. 103,000 versus... You got any troops in the region? Oh, what is this? There's 102,000 marching around Bohemia. That is quite interesting. I don't know what they're up to. There's 102,000. I guess they're just not sure how to get home or something. The AI is very strange. Oh, and there is a player war. Magna Graecia is involved in a player war. It is versus Etruria, and it is to take Etruria. Oh no, it has begun. The ruination of Etruria happens again. And I don't see anyone helping either. So, Magna Graecia, where is he? Numidia, Mauritania, and Emporion, all jumping on poor Etruria. And, I mean, what has he got? He's got 57,000 men? It's some bloody good men, can't be denied, but it's probably not going to be enough to win the day. He's immediately going to march further and attack the Magna Graecians. And he's doing some bloody good damage, but he just does not have the staying power. He doesn't have enough troops to continue this fight indefinitely. And he is unable to beat the army before reinforcements arrive. And with those reinforcements, I do believe he's going to lose this battle, especially as an extra 30,000 come in. Is a bit overkill, let's be fair. He retreats, he's down to 36,000 men. Hopefully his AI is going to be able to come in, the vassal AI, purchase just a crap ton of mercenaries and drive the invader out. And yet again, yes, I am very much on the side of Etruria here. I have no obligation to be neutral, because when you're looking at this, I think that is far too much to be fair, and I will always support the underdog. Like, most of this is it's overwhelming amounts of numbers. Let's be fair. Alright, what I'm going to do is post in the announcements at Imperator Emporion protection ceased due to offensive actions. There we go. If you go to war and you're the aggressor, you lose your protection. So there is that out of the way. Let's see if the Gauls want to take the opportunity to attack Emporion. I hope they do. I hope we see Celtiberia with Pictonia and Arvernia attacking Emporion. That way they can get to war with this and this without calling in this and this. That would be quite nice. We'll see if anything happens there, though. With everyone playing the game, I doubt they're going to take part. But one can hope. One can indeed hope. But this is just an obnoxious amount of men. There's what, 120 plus thousand here? That's a lot to deal with. It's probably not 120, but whatever. It's a shit ton of numbers. It is a shit ton of numbers. That's the only war worth looking at the moment, and no fights yet. If it is to take Etruria, that is a huge amount of population. The provincial capital here is in Plestia, which is right here, a forest fort across a river. So he's got a good chance of defending it if it does get attacked. Although, if these guys are smart, they will go to Persna and defend this siege while it happens. Hopefully. Hi Lambert, what would you change in technologies? I would give each culture group their individual invention sets. Because if you're playing as Albion, getting the Boeotian helmet is probably not something that would really make sense. So yeah, getting individual inventions would be nice. I would remove the invention cost and have them be a random % chance to fire a month based on your research efficiency. And hey, we won a battle somewhere. Right there, lovely, good job. I do that. I'm not sure. Research isn't something that I'm overly unhappy with. There are other things that I think are worth more attention than inventions. There's going to be a battle here. I'm not sure that you should have waited just this one tick to get some morale back, because you don't have the morale. You do have the skill though, and apparently the numbers as well. So that is going to be a victory there. If you had a fleet, you'd be able to stop them from disembarking, or re-embarking on the ships when he runs away. It's a shame he didn't think to do something like that. And he kills 10,000. Fucking phenomenal battle. Good job. So another battle here between Numidia and some vassals. So nothing much interesting there. I do hope Emporion gets invaded. That would be quite lovely. The idea with inventions is pretty much Vic 2. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going with. It's not something I've spent a whole lot of time thinking about, honestly. I think trade is something that I've been thinking about changing more, and also buildings and the way buildings interact with pops. That's been something I've thought quite a bit about. But inventions themselves is kind of a secondary concern for me. I think there's more important things. Alright, can he dislodge the Magnagration? He's probably going to win this because of these massive amounts of reinforcements coming in for his side. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the tactic. Now he's definitely not got the tactic, but there is a level 13 coming in here. Hopefully we're going to see... Oh, if you had held on, you might have actually won that. Level 13 from Etruria coming in as well. That is a lot of dudes. With it being farmland, you really want to be fighting when you've got an advantage. River crossings, hills, forest, that kind of thing would be something I'd be looking at fighting in as often as possible. So Gera is at war. Babylon is at war. What is this all about? Babylon has attacked the Antigonid Empire. That's not cool. Hang on. Shit, I should have said he isn't protected until he gets in. Fuck, that's my bad. Hey, who's Captain? Are you able to get in yet?
Yeah, I am on my way.
Babylon just declared war.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him to back off until you hot join in. Sorry, I should have mentioned you had protection. Alright, let's go talk to Babylon. Hey, Sebastian, Antagonids is not actually in the game. He's hot joining in a moment. Would it be okay if you go back to your online? He's hot joining in moments.
No. Like, this was planned all along. It would have mattered if he was.
And he's coming. He's going to be hot joining within a few minutes.
So what do we need to do?
Just go back into your land until he hot joins in. Then you can go back in. You don't need to peace.
I won't give him the mountain forts. Like, because it was our threat, like, to assault them down at the start of the war.
Okay.
And it would have mattered if it was air or not.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So we need to stay back till he...
Yeah, just go back into your own territory until he hot joins in.
Okay.
That was my bad. Fucking hell. In fairness, who's Captain should have been in the game from the very start, then that wouldn't have been a problem. Right. They have unfortunately, for you should assault that. Yeah, from Etruria's perspective, he has taken the fort, but I assume he's going to be clicking this order assault button momentarily. Yep, there it goes, and he's taking it back. If he manages to defend successfully enough, we could end up seeing another forced white peace. Etruria is massively well defended by forts. Just obnoxious amounts of forts here. So, it could happen. That's a lot of ducats he's got. I wonder, has he been receiving gifts from anyone? Let's have a look here. He's got his troops not sieging anything new, so I'm okay with that. That's fine. Meanwhile, I'm imagining Macedon, Thrace, Pontus. They're all going to be getting ready. So let's have a look from Thrace's perspective. Has he got troops on the march? Oh, he's fighting Pisuria. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Pisuria, Babylon coming in from both sides. If Pisuria can get over the straits, he's going to be in a very good position. He's currently sieging with a 0 stack. Leo, that is Thrace. Damn it. We'll have to get him back in. Really quite annoying, this. Alright, we'll get him back in a moment. Alright. Some sieging going on. These are all AI stacks, these three. It's interesting that Babylon is not trying to defend against it. So who's Babylon's allies in this war then? He has got Iberia and Pisuria on his side. No Parthia. He'd been allied to Parthia for a very long time, but that is no longer the case. Babylon is the one that ended that alliance, and then obviously there's Egypt there, who is still allied with Kush and Cyrenaica. Cyrenaica's got Macedon on his side. So there's a chain of alliances here. Ay, ay, ay. Lots of drama, always. Oh, and we find a fight. Mass amounts of elephants. Yet again, unable to really make the dent that is necessary. And again, if you just had one ship, or more than one ship, you'd need 36 to fight against this while these guys are trying to retreat. Then you can prevent the retreat and stack wipe. So that's always a nice option if you can make use of it. Antagonids are trying to attack some Babylonians. Babylon is what? Retreating. Yeah, that's fair. Right. Get Leo in. Okay, so let's get ready to go. Fingers crossed that neither of them click buttons and they stay in the fuck me. Did you click buttons?
Nope.
Alright, you're free to try again.
Okay.
Alright, this is rather annoying, but sometimes it has to be done. Alright, we'll go again. Alright, ooh, we got a battle happening up in the north. Let's see it from this perspective. This is really bad for Thrace. He's crossed a river to get to this province. So, although he has broken the center of the what's his name again? Pisurian lines, it's not enough, and he's been sent packing. Now here, there's going to be a big fight as well. And Pisuria sees it coming, or he does now at least. He's got armies coming in to reinforce. Lots of horse archers, just tons of them with nothing else there. Surely that is going to make his armies starve, and it is. You'd really want to get those horse archers out of there. I assume what he's trying to do is cycle in and out. You'd want to cycle the next stack in now, though. Because otherwise you're going to be in a lot of pain. A hell of a lot of pain. Alright. It looks like he's managed to get in successfully with no problems. So looking from the Antagonid point of view, he's got an army here, an army here. There's a few Pontic troops around, some Thracians. He's got another 25,000 there, but he really needs Macedon to get involved. At the moment, Macedon looks like they want to fight against Pisuria. Personally, I think Thrace, while he doesn't have Pisuria covered, he can certainly prevent them from crossing these straits. I mean, this is a marsh. If you mass your troops here, you can prevent them from crossing here. This is into a forest. You can prevent them crossing there. The next crossing is over here. This is the most difficult to defend. Plus you don't have a fort here for some stupid reason. And then there's this way around the side. Looks like, though, I mean, you'd obviously have to take this land here before you can even cross there. But he's basically got 2 points to defend, and I think you could probably get away with, you know, Macedon going elsewhere. I don't see the reason for this when this is the war goal and this is what you have to defend. The war is over Sirius Ciristine. I mean, he's already lost it. All of it. So the war is going to end. I mean, he's got the war goal now. It's going to end unless Macedon comes to help. And he's not.